shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night 'cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot 'cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Serve you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. Shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a number one.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. On that visitor's sideline, you can look at the Washington head coach. His team got in the win column last week following a couple of losses to start the year. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Falcons. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. And off we go here in Atlanta. Ray McLeod on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons come out there led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
If there was one thing, Mike, that I thought was really evident walking out of our meeting with him earlier in the week was just how much he shouldered the blame for last week's loss. He said, those two interceptions I threw, those are just inexcusable, and he didn't want to talk about the touchdown passes and all the good that he did. And while I think that's certainly commendable, there was a lot of other bad stuff going on that field, too. So I think there's a lot of things they can clean up, and if they do, I think they got a great shot this week.
Short throw taken by Pitts. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Penix on 3rd down. That's caught inside. It's complete. They pick up 17 through the air. It's good for a Falcon first down.
That's good for Falcons. First down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. Here's 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, here is Penix. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Be an absolute disaster. They wanted the holder to throw it. He couldn't get away. Now they're going to turn it over on downs.
I know, Mike. It's easy to sit here and second-guess all of these decisions, but I find myself leaning towards just take the points. And if you are that committed to going for it on 4th down because you want 6, then just leave your offense on the field.
Daniels quick to Debo. Inside the 30. And he will score. Debo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. For Debo, 6 years in San Francisco, this is first touchdown as a Washington Commander. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Falcons nothing.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Whoa! Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 is that one. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right going forward.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1. Here's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play that time on 4th and 1. An even 40 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Penix. And he'll take it on in. Danny Gray. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his 3rd touchdown of the year. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7. We're all top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, Noah Igbinoghene. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Downfield is caught by Brown. A big play there for Washington. 31 yards. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chain. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Daniels. He's got it at about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commander. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. McLeod now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. They'll look to pick up the pace.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Here's it. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Frankie Louvu. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. This will be returnable from his own 15. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders offense heading out for their next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? You pooch it, you kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line. They would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Washington.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Keep it in the air, here's Daniels. The throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
Throwing again. He tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
33-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Commanders.
Daniels now on 1st down. Daniel has it working the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Work in the middle, he's got Ertz. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To the air again is Daniels. Working across the field, there's McLaurin. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
At the 6-yard line.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Daniels gonna throw again. To the goal line and in. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Gay is good. The Commanders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he's been a tough man to stop in this 1st half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Running here with Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. A 6-yard pickup.
Plan. It's Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Yards to go.
Here's Penix. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard
To
line.
throw is Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. The Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Brings up second.
They'll work
and
now
4
on second and
at their
4.
48-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Penix. A ball deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
And 4.
Again, it's Penix. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Danny Gray. Touchdown Atlanta. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up and high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
Halftime coming up. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Both these offenses have been in form. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's first and 10.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
It's a quick throw over to Samuel. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniel. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
On the give, it's Robinson. Not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, it's Daniel.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Here comes third and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. Ray McLeod, deep to return. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. First down, it's Robinson. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for our Falcons. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Trying the left side. Here's Robinson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
It's now 3rd and 13.
From the gun, here is Penix. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in the second half. That grab gets them a first down.
And the Falcons first down.
Handoff, it's Algier. Finding room to the 20. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's got another one. Danny's Ray. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
Makes the score Falcons 28.
And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Returning is Igbenogany. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Commanders' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Give, and here comes Robinson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now Robinson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Daniels now going to look to throw. Samuel has it on the slant. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's Bijan Robinson. And the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They'll start this one with a 3-tight end look. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And this tackle there, he pushes it forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Falcons getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Hayden Ellis in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. They need one right now. 3rd and long.
Back to 60.
Now Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. And now here comes the punt team. They're forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And they'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here's Bijan Robinson. And the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
That's good for our Falcons.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
And here's Bijan. And this is a slight improvement over the previous. He doesn't lose yardage. Not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for our Falcons. 1st down.
Now Algier. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold them to a gain of just 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So, ruled a touch. Down originally, they didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Falcons 35, Commanders 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Washington.
Now Daniel throwing on. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now following that sack, we have a player who is injured.
Here we go.
Hill look to throw. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is brought in. And he will score again. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown Commanders. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders back within 7. It's 35-28. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's a toss left side for Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half.
1st and 10 at the 20.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
7 makes it 3rd
and 2, and Penix. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down. And this one right down the middle. It's good, and that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders offense heading out for their next possession. There's Ertz. He's got it right side. It is 2nd and a yard.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard.
Here's the spike, and he stops it with 8 seconds remaining. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. 3rd and a yard. It's Daniel. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. So it's a win here for the Falcons. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time.
defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS.
1 month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hanson. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Some big games to get to. We'll start in the Steel City. The Steelers at home to take on the Minnesota Vikings. And it's the man who missed last year but is back now, J.J. McCarthy. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Vikings have won 3 straight since falling in the season opener. They get the victory here. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And it's the second-year signal caller, Caleb Williams. He was filling up the box score. One of his 2 rushing touchdowns right here. He had 2 more through the air. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's the second-year quarterback, Michael Penix. He was sensational all afternoon. This, one of 4 touchdown passes on the day. The Falcons get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down as they get the victory at home. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hanson saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free out, make it harder. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like 4.